definitely no shortage of damage.
Once, right?
Yeah.
Finding the Naga, finding the Brood, that's great, but if they can just walk it off every time, Tundra's not losing too much on these ghosts. You're heading into very late game territory here.
So who are you assigning, like, who has what duty? Do you assign Rezo, like, you just look for any good initiation, and then, what, Chrysalis, you try and jump onto the OD, or what's the play here?
I'm not sure, it's not easy. Depends who thinks they have
nice
damage.
Force Staff! Cuts the king down from his perch here,
Does
but
have BKB if he can get it off.
he does have BKB, but he may not have an opportunity. Imprisonment at the last second. He's got some regen coming in. He's going to survive through this and get off the
Panic as
BKB.
well.
Throws out the stun. Huge heal with the chain panic.
Fight him.
Now the Wukong's command. The imprisonment once again. The Song of Siren.
Doesn't want to.
He needs to be able to jump out, but they're going to go back in. Do they find him?
We're reaping the biggest benefit out of all this. Hell, Snaking's level 20 on this Mirana basically with full A on this. Even these supports are becoming very difficult to kill.
Avalanche, toss, arrow coming in. No.
Just sending the message.
Just keeping them off. You can't push out these lanes too far. Meanwhile, spiders, illusions, the whole zoo is here to play.
Fox has built an A on disc of his own.
Visibility.
I don't know how you kill this Tundra backline. It seems impossible. Pretty much have to find a good core, have to find the skewer RP, lock down Odie with this static storm, maybe this disruptor Ags is the key to making something happen here.
See, they're just very calm, clear communication from Tundra. I'm sure they're... You said it, they felt comfortable like 15 minutes ago. Now, with a 19,000 net worth lead and closing in on Secret bit by bit, they are tightening the noose.
You see everything. What's there not to be comfortable with, right? You know where Secret are at all times. You have control over where the fights take place and how the initiations go for the most part. Secret pretty much are only going to get the jump if they smoke out, plant a ward, and just see everything off it. Now you just get Roshan here. Absolutely no contest in the books if you're Secret.
It's going to be Refresher Shard. Do you think they had a preference there? Aghanims or Refresher Shard?
Honestly, maybe your Refresher here. I mean, you already have like tags on the heroes you wanted, right?
Sure.
Even this Naga has one, so...
In which case now we can drop double Sandy's Eclipse. I mean, we could get 4 imprisonments pretty easily. I mean,
double Hex.
You could hit a 4-man RP on the side of Resolution. It may not do anything if 9's not in it.
It'll do absolutely nothing. He'll just drop the double hammer, double Hex. He's going to turn the fight around again, so you have to find the angle. Nice skewer.
Away! There's a long one. Snake King blocked by the kinetic field, actually. The tech one gets around it, and on the side, we're going to see Puppy paying for that kinetic field. Perhaps the spiders look to be able to chase him down, and the hammer gets dropped. 9 turns around, imprisonment, refresh. Second support goes down. Rezo looks to try and blink forward there and get the skewer back. Meanwhile, we see Nisha. He's forced to bop his BKB, the Bloodthorn. Let's get that one out of him. They've used kind of everything they have on the side of Secret. They're going to have to full out retreat. They may just have to give up a full lane of barracks.
This game is looking rough. There's just not enough damage in their tank. I think even at this point, if you land everything on this Naga, and he doesn't Astral him, doesn't matter. He still has Aegis. He still has the Butterfly evasion. Just not cutting through enough of this. You really need
Skewer,
skewers.
though. The skewers are always an
Astros.
opportunity. 9 in turn throws out the imprisonments. They cannot seem to be able to lock down these one heroes because 9 is always there with to be able to get the save. They have that buyback, though, on the Disruptor. They need to make it work. It's something here. They get the gloves back, but again, the Astros, the imprisonments, they keep on going down. And this is still the first fly. Saxon with the toss over on Anisha. He doesn't have BKB. He's caught by the side. And now the song, wake him back up. And there's the second side. Wait, in the vulnerability over and over again, but he couldn't get away. He does have a buyback. They're going to try and get the dieback on the Puppy here. Lotus Sword bouncing back some spells. Another skewer over the side through the kinetic field. They caught 9. They hit him with the stun. The fight there, and he's dead. All important. Finally, the OD is the one that gets caught in the initiation for resolution, gets caught in the trap. And now the rest of Tundra, there is no song. There is no imprisonment.
OD by.
OD coming back. Uh-oh. They cannot afford this Naga Siren to die. Go fly. He's focusing on a resolution. This is not like it's usually any longer. He's the warehouse too. They got on top of 9. Well, it's doing because the Hudson's on top of 9. Each the second round is being hit. They're going to be imprisonment. Oh, that's yours off the mark. He flips to it.
Зажимает, стан 4-4, дожимает, да, байбек, вот так 4-4.
Able to catch 9. So much of their extension here on Secret is being ruined. Again and again, the imprisoment's going down. Nisha throwing out the damage, just managed to jump back to his remnant. If they can reset here, ultimately, they still got a buyback out of 9. There is still a buyback on Skater, but both 9 and 33 use theirs in a losing game. That is a glimmer of hope, Avery.
That is more than a glimmer. That is like best case scenario. You're fighting Aegis. You're fighting so many saves, so many of these skewers on point for resolution. This is the only reason they're still in this game. It's just dragging them insanely far back.
We saw a whole lot of this guy at TI-10, the Magnus. The hands of Collapse now.
Channeling his
Resolution, channeling his fellow countrymen in Collapse, trying to show off.
You have to fight these
Skewer
tossbacks
after
as well.
skewer,
And,
man, crazy.
I mean, it's another scenario where your Wukong does absolutely nothing. If anything, Naga's just healing for it. Your Ember's dying to the hexes in the back.
Yeah.
We do see, though, this OD, if he gets caught, I mean, what a horn toss skewer here.
Yeah,
They got stuck on the static field, but I guess it just gets overridden. If you can find that OD and take him out, all of a sudden, Tundra have to route. Like, their saves go away, a lot of the chip damage and the glimpses and all of this become way more powerful for Secret. But you have to be able to find him, and that is the trick in this game.
Yeah, like, Secret, they may have gotten the buyback out of them, but I feel like they're not going to be able to take advantage of it. I think they're going to be stuck inside their base. There's no way they can go for some crazy all-in. It just comes down to one team fight sort of play. I think Tundra is just going to lock them out. Just wait for the buybacks to come back up.
That's why I said this game is going to go late, because I don't think Secret's giving up their base easy, and they're ready to defend it. At the same time, Tundra's building damage is very poke-oriented. They can't just force the throne in a buyback situation, right?
Yeah.
That fight does not favor them, especially when you start getting skewered into the fountain. I mean, it's not normal that you're talking about skewering into the fountain for a viable strategy, but at this point, it is something Secret can think about. Like, the ranges on some of these, you have a refresher as well. You can blink RP skewer, refresh, skewer again, RP in the fountain again.
Yeah.
That's one way to help deal with some of these heroes, or separate the fight by such a distance that the Astrals just can't come through.
That level 20 talent in Aether Lens. And as you said, the refresher, it's a very real possibility. And if they get the right initiation, maybe they don't even need the fountain anymore, because now they've got an Aghanim Scepter Disruptor. So you hit 9, he's done so. He gets the Static Storm on top of him, he's not going to Chrysalis is out. Oh, look at that. Sasha immediately tried to pounce on the Monkey King to get him off the tree. Still got him in the end. Is he going to be able to get off of BKB? They've got the Lotus Sword to be able to help him out. He pops BKB now, turns Static Storm. There's no real Naga Siren there. They've also caught Puppey on the side. So the two supports will die. Neither one have a buyback at the Skeeter. Doxa almost catching the Monkey King again. Chrysalis barely managed to jump away.
These retreats from Secret have been on point this game. These are not easy scenarios to get out of, and they have done the correct job at bailing on a lot of these situations. Because messy fights like that, there's absolutely no way you're taking that type of engagement. So you need to get your cores out. You need to get them well. I even feel like sometimes Puppey's just running in to try and take some of the spells, get his cores out of that situation. As long as all three Secret cores are alive, they can take a base defense fight.
Out of position, failing that, okay. Don't find that opening.
No BKB on this Monkey. Skeeter, he's up the Bloodthorn. No,
There it is, instant knife being used as he blinks in. Aeon Disc gets just wiped out. The Nullifier completely disrupts that one. They do have a buyback onto Rezo. They're probably gonna have to wait out the supports though. We're almost up here. Chrysalis, you gotta be careful. He's BKB, still not back up. They're gonna go for the buyback now. The Magnus needs to be able to bail him out, but there goes the song. Perfect timing. And they get out of the glimpse range though. Puppey is gonna be able to force that one. The man to dodge or the imprisonment. No, we got the dodge out. Nice illusion dodge there. And the arrow. Now the jammer's being dropped. Almost finishing off the Monkey. He turns around. Pots Satanic. Gets a little bit of heal. Not very much though. Secret, they got to get back to the fountain.
Any more glimpses?
No more glimpses apparently.
No, he needs to heal. Oh, Zayats, he got songed on the blink in punch. That might be a very different fight if that happens. And of course, some sick Manta dodges from Skeeter this game.
Yeah, very well played by Tundra. Nice reset by them. I mean, they are just playing this like Secret. They're holding on by a thread, and they're playing really well to keep this game still going on. But Tundra, very disciplined. They keep on poking at him and poking at him, getting a little bit more resources out of him, a bit more. They're saying this is fine. We love this game state. You're losing range barracks, you're losing melee barracks.
You're losing Magnus buyback.
Yeah, Magnus buyback. Like, you will eventually run out of resources. We are going to drain you dry. And even if that doesn't happen, they still have full control of Roshans. They can still infinitely farm.
And they just keep sending the Broodlings in too. Like, you just watch these mini maps. It's just dots of every color going into Secret space, pushing the waves in. It's a very tough spot to be in.
Yeah, even if you did ever push out the lanes a little bit and 5-man smoked out, like, it would be so obvious because the illusions and the spiders are always inside the Secret space.
Game has gone on that OD buyback is up. So that's 6 or 7 minute window that Secret had to maybe abuse that. No way to capitalize on it. Instead, they had a quick smoke bottom
and break.
Actually chained him there.
They actually do find the OD. Moonlight Shadow goes out, and almost seems like Secret's just making a break for trying to kill as many creeps as possible and get back to base in time.
Link is on Nisha. It's gonna help him a lot this game. Not get Hex, not get Astral. Be able to come in the fight.
So many spells at the same time.
There's a lot.
So the Bloodthorns, the Sight Devices, the Imprisonment.
And we saw like the Nullifier, right? The Nullifier is a big one because now those Aeon Discs not helping you on the mag. You're gonna purge a lot of this stuff off. It becomes even more obnoxious to jump. Sox has got a full Octarine core. These Tundra supports are so farmed and they are so annoying.
And who's gonna take the Aghanim Scepter? It's gonna be the Broodmother. So now, talking about the spiders being in the base, and now you're gonna have these spinner snares just sitting all around. If you ever try and step out of the base, there's probably gonna be like 10 spinner snares you're gonna be running into.
Starting to feel like we're at the point where they need 5 or 6 Lincolns for the mag. You know, are we at that point again? Somebody help this man get the skewers off.
They kind of do. They kind of need just that.
Or PKB here, but it's just so far from it.
Setting up Sansa, fight the initiation, 2-man avalanche with the toss back as well. They do manage to get a skewer back into the tier 4s. So as long as nobody dies on the side of Secret, this is going to be okay for them. They did use an BKB, and Sansa was walking off with the Aeon Disc, the 4-staff away. Now the Song of Siren allowing him to get out. So he forced a BKB. I think Chrysalis used his.
How do you kill any of these heroes?
I don't know.
If you're not killing him in that scenario, I mean, you need Nullifier. You just need it.
Oh, didn't quite get it. The skewer almost going off. The nullifier is going to make that Aeon disc useless. Oh, he dies. 9 minutes him off. There's going to be a dive back. Now it's going to be a 4 versus 5. Chrysalis in a good position, though. And my goodness. That just exploded at 33. That's the squad spider as well. They do have buybacks, though. Secret got to be careful as they push out, but they really want to be able to force more. They want to be able to stop these supports. There goes the buybacks with Bloodthorns there. Onto the Ember Spear. They need to help them out. But here comes Nine. They've got the sight. The imprisonment going down. This is maybe the last stand from Secret. It's all up to Chrysalis. They need to be able to fight through. Skater, he's going to fall once. 9, a dive back on him. They just changed the game for Secret, but Chrysalis, he's not sure if he can go for it. They're going to stick on a Skater instead. Sasha comes in, lays down a combo. Almost enough to finish on the monkey, and he does die. He goes down. The one-on-one against Nisha. Now Sneaking joins in the fray. He jumps forward. Nisha, he must get this kill. He needs it so badly. Another round of slide change. Not quite as hard, but the double slide gets him before he dies. He finishes off 9. He gives Secret a small chance. Tundra are gonna go high ground with 4. Just the 2 possible for a hold here from Secret. It's gonna have to be some sort of crazy tier 4 defense, all up to Chrysalis and Puppy.
This is 1 BKB. That's it in the tank. The Puppy buyback. Static Storm is 30. He's getting Snare, getting Illusion. I don't think the Monkey King's stopping this, but he has one last Wukong in the tank.
The most veteran TI captain Dota history, and the newest kid to the block, Chrysalis,
himself for
holding
2B.
against 4 of Tundra. The tier 4s are down, the throne is exposed, they gotta get in there soon. He pops the BKB, he starts charging at Tundra, but they just keep their distance. He's gonna blow the Wukong's command, he tries to hold, he needs 15 seconds. Chrysalis, can he hold 15 seconds for the Magnus to come back and start getting those skewers?
How long is this Wukong? He's praying for it to be as long as
He
possible.
needs to be a little bit longer, but he's getting tossed out of it, and now Tundra, they round a second round, a refresh, a double down, a static sword, they're trying to hold, they're trying to get out of the static sword, but are they gonna be able to hold this one? The Manto away, Saga Siren out, four step, TP out, and Secret hold! Chrysalis and Puppy, they managed to hold somehow, some way, this game will continue.
The refresher on the monkey. We said that Wukong has to last longer. Well, 2 of them.
That's
was the
enough
way to do it. Tundra just didn't want to commit for that throne. Choosing to send everything else at it except the core heroes in. At the end of that fight, Skeeter says, I'm out of here, man. I am not going to push the luck and force the buyback.
And you don't get another chance after that one.
Divine Rapier, baby.
It's time to go all in. A Divine Rapier for Chrysalis. It's the only real way this could end.
I mean, a beautiful setup here from the Boundless in a 2-man Static Storm static field. That's the only way you're killing these heroes, or at least threatening them. So like we said, it was only Crystallis and Puppy. That's all you need sometimes.
That's true.
Now they're looking for more, trying to abuse the window they have. Remember, no buyback here on this Brood for 70. No buyback on this OD if he gets found. Crystallis just running it down
tries
mid.
to sneak it. Saxa. He tried to kill a creep wave. He really does not want to let this opportunity for Secret to go high ground while there's still 60 seconds for 33.
I mean, this is 50 seconds, no Brood. Divine Rapier up on Monkey. No buybacks for Secret. They need this throne, and they need to race it. Tundra pushing in bottom.
Nisha, if he could just even hold these heroes here while the rest of the team pushes down that mid lane, but they're actually going to come back.
But Secret want to take the fight. They do not want to end up in a throne race.
Get the glimpse, get the glimpse. Oh, Puppy.
So much time cost here, but of course, you have an exposed throne on half HP, no glyph. Secret just have no choice in that scenario, have to come back and play the defensive position. You have to imagine if they'd gotten to Tundra's base in that interval.
Oh, yeah. shuffling items around. I don't think is there really anybody who wants that? Oh yeah, they got a tiny Giants ring, tiny.
How does Tundra always end up with a Giants ring? I feel like I've seen Skeeter end up with a Giants ring so much.
Yeah.
I doubt he's going to take it on Naga this game, but guys just always get it. Of course, we're going to wait for the tiny respawn just to see how big this tiny gets. Everybody
Can we see a BKB tiny with Giants ring?
The most tiny of all time.
Secret still need 2 more.
Oh my lord, he's a big boy.
Show him. Good God! Now that's a hero! Mamma mia!
Is that a hero? Is he bigger than Roche?
He's coming for you! Where's Roshan?
Put him in the pit.
ultimate rock monster face-off!
Put him in the pit, put Roshan in Tundra's face. We'll swap him out here. I mean, that is a visual monstrosity.
They have been inside their base so long, by the way, they haven't finished up their tier 5 items because tier 4s are also dropping for the side of Secret.
You gotta farm through them. I mean,
yeah, they still have 1 tier 4 and 1 tier 5 left.
Pretty much all you got is Fallen Sky on this Tusk. You've got that Mirror Shield. They're gonna give it to Nisha, so he has Blinkets plus that. Trying to keep December alive as much as possible. He got the Refresher too. Almost level 30. His late game team fights are not as straightforward as they used to be 20 minutes ago. Like, there is a lot of gas in the tank for Secret now because of these refresher orbs coming out. Yep. Multiple Wukongs, multiple stuns, multiple DKBs, multiple ults. This is going to come down to buybacks and how much Tundra presses their advantage with the Roshans, which they're still probably going to get him, but extra hags do for Tundra here? Not a lot. How much does an extra refresher shard do? Not a lot, right?
Yeah. If you're just now joining us, we're 63 minutes into game 1 of the upper bracket final here, Secret versus Tundra. If you're wondering what all this craziness is going on in your screen, it's a lot of tier 5 items going into play. It's Secret who have been pretty much, it felt like they were kind of in that like 5% win chance for the last like 30 minutes, but they've held on. As through sheer perseverance. What, you think that was generous? There it
Very
is.
generous.
Saksa!
He is actually bigger. Glorious. I'm just basking in the beauty of this
now
guy
he's
right
got
now.
tree volley too. Does that increase this? The tree is huge. I feel like he's gonna knock out the
Watching this walk around, I don't think I've ever seen such a girthy specimen in my life, Cap. That is the beauty of Dota.
So the Secret have been holding on just ever so barely, and quite literally probably one of the smallest little threads you could possibly hope for. Tundra have been fully disciplined this entire time. Like, while Secret have been holding on, Tundra have not overextended, as they've seen many teams do here at this TI.
They're looking for the toss back.
They have been looking for openings and patiently letting those openings play out. Somebody walks into that spinner snare, great. They get the toss back, and Lordy is coming. Here comes Saksa. Giants ring Saksa, trying to find the opening here. The Wukong's command is going to go off. They drew out the imprisonment. The Dark Shadow is the tiny moving out of that Wukong's command. Thanks to that imprisonment astral save once again from 9. They do have the sign, keeping that Ember Spirit. Force staff him out. That's the nullifier. Oh, he got hit by an arrow, pumping down. One pick off, tree volley being used, caught, and forced to use the BKB. 2 small wins there for Tundra. A BKB down on Chrysalis and a buyback out of the Disruptor. This is what we're talking about. Tundra has just been so good at being able to just see small opportunities like this arrow. Saksa looking for an opening. Doesn't go for the toss back, instead the imprisonment. Magnus getting caught as he tries to jump in. Also nullified as well. 3 volleys coming in. Resolution needs to be able to get out. Zayas managed to get the kickback on his Snake King and snowballs his way out of there. Chrysalis sees an opportunity. Hits him with the Mountain Strike, and the Static Storm will hit him off. 9 is almost dead. Nisha's been messing around with him, but at the same time, Tusk falls. Nisha all in and trying to chase down this OD. The last run into the BKB. Couldn't find him. TP out. The BKB expires. He gets caught. Socks up to finish him off with the help of 9.
This OD just way too elusive on the back end. So much help as well. And that was a refresher for this Ember. He's going to have to expend buyback here, but he is not going to have that up, which means no BKB for the full duration.
Buyback 1, buyback 2. Skewer away. Hold out, but at the same time, a dieback on the Disruptor. Chrysalis jumps in, immediately in prison. He's not going to get off the Wukong's command. He goes for it, and he doesn't have the BKB either. Starts fighting up against Skeeter. Oh, what a kickback! Right in front of the Monkey King.
Buybacks here. Odie coming back in.
With the
Tundra.
song, setting things up. They
Yeah,
have the
well,
improvements ready to go. They're going to focus on this touch first. They know this repositioning is so damn bad for them. Come in, finishing off the Ember Spirit, a 2 buyback. They are all in on being able to hit either the best RP of your life, Renzo. No! It's denied by the imprisonment. He tries to go for the boundless strike. He gets the skewer back now, but coming back into play, Chris is not going to be able to do anything. Immediately silenced, and that is it. Tundra, they will take this game 1. Just the most beautiful, disciplined play you could possibly hope for to see on the main stage from Tundra. They weren't secret bit by